because it is a true story. It started with my dad. Now, my dad wasn't a magician. He wasn't a singer. He wasn't a dancer. He was a con man. He specialized in the short cons, hustling pool, tossing the Monty, working the 3-shell game. And even after he went legit, he still couldn't resist the allure of a fresh mark. And in my house, a fresh mark was my brother and I. We were the suckers. And my dad would play little games and tricks around the house to get us to do chores. But he never called it a trick. It was always a game of chance. This was his favorite. It used 4 cards. Now, the cards my dad used weren't this big, but I was much younger then, and I want you to remember this the way that I do. The 3 of the cards were blank on the face. Nothing special about them at all. But the 4th card was a very special card. The Ace of Clubs. My dad said it was a money card. That if we could follow and find the Ace of Clubs, we'd win $1. If we guessed wrong, we had to mow the lawn. Now, I did not get rich playing this game. My dad, on the other hand, has one of the most beautifully manicured lawns in the state of Ohio. And you'll see why in just a moment. He said it was a game of chance. And because we were kids, he'd give us a little extra help by getting rid of one of the cards and laying it on the table in front of him. Then he took that ace, the money card, and he put it between the 2 blank cards and told us to follow and find it. Now, he gave us a little help. He showed us each of the cards one at a time. The ace on the top, or the blank card on the top, the ace in the middle, and the second blank card on the bottom. And then he asked us to guess in a bet, $1 against mowing the lawn, where that ace was. We said, Dad, it's so easy. We saw you put it in the middle. And wouldn't you know, he'd just wink and smile and show us that no, that was a blank card and we had to mow the lawn. You see, my dad was such a fine manipulator of cards, he could make you believe he had something that wasn't really there at all. That ace was on the table from the very beginning. So he said, Dad, you got to do it again. Give us a chance to win. So he took another card and he laid it down on the table. And then he took that ace and he very openly placed that ace between those 2 blank cards. And once again, because we were kids, he gave us an extra chance, a peek, if you will, showing us the cards one at a time, that ace clearly sandwiched between those 2 blank cards. And then he asked us to guess in a bet, $1 against mowing the lawn, where that ace was. We said, Dad, it's so easy. We saw you put it in the middle. And he would just wink and smile and show us that no, that was a blank card. And zap, we had to mow the lawn once again. Now, my dad was using a secret move. And I've been using it too, only you can't see it because I've been doing it so fast. The hand is quicker than the eye. So I'm going to slow it down. And I'm going to do it in slow motion so you can see what is called the switch. Here we go. In slow motion, the switch. Now, I know that didn't look like much, but believe it or not, that allowed my dad to switch the card in the packet for that ace on the table. We said, Dad, do it one more time. He laid down another card, and this time he didn't give us any help. He just shuffled the cards like that and asked us to guess in a bet, $1 against mowing the lawn, where that ace was. Twice we guessed the middle, twice we were wrong, twice it was on the table, twice we had to mow the lawn. So this time we said, Dad, it's so easy, it's on the table in front of you. And wouldn't you know it, my dad would just wink and smile and show us that no, that was a blank card. And we had to mow the lawn yet a 3rd time. I learned a lot of things from my dad growing up. I learned that you never play pool with a guy who has the same first name as a city. I learned that you never date a woman that has a tattoo of a dagger anywhere on her body. But most importantly, I learned that you never play cards with a guy who cheats his own son. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dad. All right. We have something brand new for you, something very exciting.